Hi, my name is Margaret and welcome to my artsy corner of the internet. And we're back to talk about college again. So this is part 2 of the help I really want to go to dance college, but I don't know how to get into dance college because nobody's ever gone to dance college before me and now I really want to go, but I don't know how to series. So today we're going to talk about how to build a list of dance programs. So you want to go to college, you've probably heard of a couple dance colleges out there, like the big ones, and you're like, well, I know USC Kauffman and NYU and Juilliard. Help. The truth is that the big names that everybody knows about, they're not necessarily the best colleges out there. Just because a college is a household name or has a great reputation does not mean that it is the best match for you. And honestly, when looking for colleges, prestige, it's fun, I guess, but it's not necessary. What's important is your training and what you're gonna do with your dance degree and your passion and your dedication to the art form. But having said all that, you need to know different colleges because you need to know the colleges to start applying for them. So I'm gonna tell you guys how you can find a very comprehensive list of dance colleges out there. So the first place that you can start looking is the top 10 to top 25 dance programs lists. Literally all you have to Google is top dance programs in America and you'll get plenty of lists with the top 25, the top 18, the top 10, the top 12 dance programs. You'll probably hear a lot of dance programs that you've already heard about. You'll hear a lot of the same names over and over again, but if you have absolutely no idea what you're doing, that's a great place to start. Now, you definitely should not stop there because that is a very small number of schools, and also everybody in your same position is probably looking at those top 10 schools, which means that their acceptance rate probably goes down just because so many people know about it and so many people are applying. So let's dig a little bit deeper. The second one is also a Google search, so don't worry. You can just Google colleges with dance program or colleges with dance major or university with dance majors. And Google does this great thing where it gives you a complete list. It will also do it based on universities that are around you. So do keep that in mind if you want to travel like across the country and get away from your home state. You might have to change the settings in Google, but if you want to stay close, they'll give you tons of schools with dance programs and majors that you had no idea about. And let me tell you, the list is long. I looked at it even though I'm already in college and she's a doozy. There's hundreds of dance colleges on there. Maybe copy and paste them, maybe go to their websites, click around, see if it looks interesting and add it to your list. I totally forgot to mention this, but this is really important. I would highly recommend that you get a notebook and just dedicate it to your college search. So on the first few pages, I definitely write down what you're looking for in a college. I'd say, I want a BA, I want a double major, I want to do this, or maybe I want a conservatory, I want it to be very ballet, I want a BFA. Whatever you're thinking, write down what you want right now. These can change, obviously. And then on the second page, I'd start building your list. You can also do this online so you can copy and paste and so your hand doesn't hurt, but I would definitely recommend having a notebook or a Google Doc where you put all of your research so everything is right there. So when you're looking through this very long Google provided list of dance programs, start writing down the ones that sound interesting to you in your notebook. And that way, when you want to go on to the next step, which we'll talk about next time, you'll have a comprehensive list of dance programs that sound interesting to you. When you're first making this list, don't be too picky. I'll teach you guys how to speed date dance colleges online in the next video. But for now, I would just say there's no reason to put down a college that you're like, I would never go there ever. That's cool, don't put it on the list then. But if there's one that you're like, I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I don't know, XYZ. Maybe just put it on there and you might totally exit out in the future, but for now, just keep your options as wide as possible. The third thing that you can do is go on to Dance Magazine's college list. This list is so comprehensive and I had no idea it existed. It's really cool. You can go through on the side and click what kind of degree you want, where you want it to be, price, style, year, length, anything. And you can customize your own list of dance colleges. So I will link that in the description below of that website so you can go and check it out. It's another great place to just find a plethora of college dance information. At this point, you might feel a little bit overwhelmed because options 2 and 3 were so all-encompassing that you probably have the name of every dance program out there. But that can also just be overwhelming and sometimes just be an info dump. So maybe you're done looking on the computer for a while. I would highly recommend asking teachers, mentors, or friends that you know that went to college. Where did they go? This is great because you have a personal connection with these people. You know how they teach, you know how they move, you know how they liked it. So if you really love the way that a certain teacher teaches and moves and you love their style, ask them where they went to college. But you can also see, wow, I don't really like how that teacher moves. And then if you ask them and they're like, oh, I learned it all from my college, and you're looking at their college, maybe you don't want to go to that college. Just things to think about. But yeah, I would highly recommend asking teachers, mentors, and friends who have gone to college. Going back onto the internet for number 5, I would recommend stalking people on Instagram. Please don't actually stalk them, but go to the Instagram pages of choreographers or dancers that you really, really admire and like. A lot of them, especially if they're college age, will have their college in their dance bio. If they don't have it in their bio, they might have tagged it in the past or put it in the little location thing. So there's lots of different ways that you can find out where they went to college or if they went to college. And from there, if you really, really admire them and like them, you might look into going to their school. For number 6, it's something similar. If you really admire a choreographer or a company, look on their website. So if you really, really enjoy Kyle Abraham, go read his bio and see where he went. If you really, really love rubber band dance and you want to be in that company, go to their company's website and look at the resumes of their dancers. If they went to college for dance, they'll probably put it in their resume. Then you can build your list even more of where they went. I guess this is point 6.5. But when you're also looking at your favorite choreographers and companies, see if they visited any colleges recently. Sometimes these choreographers go to the kind of big wig NYU Juilliards, but also sometimes they go to community colleges. And you don't know, there might be some community colleges near you that have had star-studded residencies. So definitely look into that as well. This is a little tag. I don't think it is big enough to receive a number 7, but I would also highly recommend looking overseas and at certificate programs. So if you really want to be a performing artist and having a degree isn't that important to you, there are many different certification programs that you can go to where they give you a certificate of training, but they don't technically give you a college degree. What's the one? Is it Parsons? Perry Dance has a certificate program, and I do believe that they have either concert or commercial. You can just repeat the Google searches that you did before, but instead of colleges with dance programs, you can type in dance certificate programs. And that's another option as well if maybe college isn't what you're going for in the end. Also, look overseas. I was so disappointed when I found my dream college my sophomore year, and I was like, oh, but it's overseas, and I'd have to reapply as a freshman. So remember that you're not just limited to things in America if you're from America. If you're not from America, hi, from America. So there you go. This is kind of a lot, but take the next couple months, weeks, however much time you have to really just go through those lists and create yourself a big master list of dance colleges that you might be interested in. And in the next video, I'll show you how to speed date online those colleges, which basically means find out everything you can about the program without having to spend the money to go visit. So yeah, subscribe if you're interested in learning about that next time, and thanks for watching. I hope this helped. And of course, if you have any questions about auditioning to colleges for dance, I don't really think I'd be much helpful for anything else. Comment down below, or I don't know, follow me on Instagram and DM me. I'd be happy to help because I was lost once too. Bye.